Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Wednesday the 15th of November 2017. I'm Darren Sinden, and don't forget you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes and price moves to be aware of. I just want to flag movement in some of the commodity related currencies. New Zealand dollar, Aussie dollar, the US dollar against the Brazilian real, and the US dollar against the Russian ruble, all decent moves over the course of the week. And indeed the US dollar against the South African rand. Dollar index on the other hand has moved back to a 93 handle, 93.85. Not much of a move on the session so far today, but just an interesting juxtaposition I think between those different groupings. Staying with the commodity currencies, I've picked the Brazilian real US dollar for the chart of the day. Testing times for the real, I've captioned the chart. Just placed a line resistance area here just above the last night's close around 333. It'd be interesting to see what happens here. I note the RSI is below seriously overbought levels, so it'd be interesting, as I say, to see how that trend develops and whether the real breaks out through that and slides further against the US dollar. Okay, events that may move the markets today. What's on the calendar? Quite a busy calendar this morning. Already we've had foreign direct investment data out of China for October so far. That's slightly disappointed, as we'll see in a moment. To come at 7:45 GMT, we'll have CPI data year on year for France, a 10-year bond auction out of Germany, and then at 9:30, perhaps one of the most important numbers for the day as far as European data is concerned, we will have average earnings and unemployment data for the UK for September and claimant count data for October as well. A speech by Andy Haldane of the MPC at 10 o'clock. Central bankers continuing to wax lyrical. And at the same time, trade balance data out of Europe, followed by a speech by Mr. Prié from the ECB Council. At 1300, we'll have yet another monetary policy speech from the MPC's Mr. Broadbent. And then at 1330, retail sales and consumer price index data out of the States. And that's followed at 15:30 GMT by crude oil stocks and inventories. And if you're still in the market at 23.50 tonight, you'll find Japanese foreign bond investment and foreign investment in Japanese stocks data being released then. Okay, breaking news and comment that's caught my eye this morning. First of all, the army has taken control of Zimbabwe, ousting President Robert Mugabe, apparently for his own safety, a statement released has said. Iron ore has fallen by 4.6% in Chinese trade after that growth data in China disappointed, and that's from the FT. Staying in Asia, Australian wage growth has missed expectations, rising by only 0.5% versus an expected 0.7% in Q3, and that's cast further doubt on the RBA's ability to raise rates in the country, and as a result the Australian dollar has weakened. Meanwhile, South Korea's unemployment has fallen to 3.6% in October, a 3-month low for the country. Right, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day. And why not think about this? The chart on the right shows just how our world has changed as measured through various consumption and production metrics since 1965. Very interesting to see GDP here in red rising. Meanwhile, the amount of land under agricultural and crop development has fallen sharply during that period. Right, thank you for your time today. Please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you are in any doubt about those risks, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative.